Picture Sarah, 34 years old, living in a tiny studio apartment in San Francisco. From the outside, her life checks all the boxes. She's making $95,000 a year, a figure many might call successful. But here's the reality nobody sees. The moment her alarm blares, the day blurs into an endless cycle. Early commute, office meetings, rushed lunch at her desk, reply all emails long after the workday should end. If you add up the commute, the pressure, all the after-hours thinking, Sarah isn't working 9 to 5. It's more like 7 to 7. Like most Americans, Sarah is weighed down by debt. $30,000 in student loans that never seem to shrink. Despite her hard-earned salary, the cost of living in her city devours her paychecks. Rent, groceries, subscriptions, weekend takeout. Sarah's savings are barely moving. Be honest, are you trading the best hours of your day to build someone else's dream and calling it success? If Sarah's story feels familiar, you are not alone. About 60% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, even many with decent incomes. In 2025, more than 1 in 4 Americans said they'd need at least $150,000 to feel financially secure, yet the average paycheck sits just above $80,000. That pressure pushes many into the same loop, the rat race, a treadmill that speeds up every time you run faster. The hamster wheel isn't just a feeling, it's a pattern. Here's how it usually unfolds. You land a high-paying job, it feels like, I've made it. Then the luxury apartment, those $30 brunches with friends, maybe even a new car lease. Because after all, you've earned it. That's lifestyle inflation. As your income grows, so do your expenses, silently eating up any chance for real financial growth. The result? Surveys show roughly 3 in 4 people still don't feel financially secure, even as their pay grows. The more you make, the more slips through your fingers, leaving you stuck exactly where you started. Add long work hours, family obligations, and the pressure to look successful, and the cycle can quietly lock in for 40 years. It's no wonder most people feel trapped right through their prime years. But financial independence isn't just about how much you make, but about what you do with it. In this video, you'll meet real people who broke the loop, and you'll learn the simple, repeatable strategies they use to build independence on their terms. Keep watching. By the end, you'll know exactly how to start your path to financial freedom. Are you ready? Let's go! First up, meet Sarah again, now an index fund optimizer. Despite a decent salary, her suffocating debt seemed insurmountable. Yet, Sarah didn't give up. She knew earning more was her quickest lever, so she focused on strategic job hops, never staying stagnant, always pushing for better offers, skill upgrades, and nailing the art of salary negotiation. But Sarah's smartest move? Automation. She adopted the pay yourself first philosophy, using automatic transfers so that every paycheck, a chunk funneled directly into savings and a low-cost index fund portfolio. No thinking required, no temptation to overspend, just a steady, invisible engine compounding her wealth in the background. Sarah tracked her net worth every month for 7 years, watching as her debts shrink and her investments grow. But right around year 4, she almost sabotaged herself. Lifestyle inflation, a raise turned into fancier vacations and luxury apartments. The slow leak threatened to sink her plan. Sarah recognized the trap, reset her habits, and doubled down on her savings rate. She dodged the lifestyle creep, and her net worth graph took off again. By the end, Sarah smashed her debt, hit a six-figure portfolio, and left her 9-to-5 for a flexible, project-based path. Switching scenes, we meet Mark and Lisa, the real estate hustlers. They were a regular married couple with one big goal: build passive income streams so their work became optional. Their secret weapon wasn't luck, but house hacking. That's where you buy a duplex, live in one half, and rent out the other. They gradually covered their mortgage and reinvested the surplus into additional properties. Initially, Mark and Lisa faced huge pressure from friends and family who just didn't get it. Why risk your savings in old houses? But they stuck with their plan, weathered a tough market correction, and kept growing. Slow, steady, and intentional. 5 years in, their small real estate side hustle turned into a self-sustaining passive income portfolio. They scaled to multiple properties, diversified into short-term rentals, and ultimately quit their day jobs. Today, their rental cash flow covers all living costs. Now, let's explore David's path, a true entrepreneur and online income pioneer. Trapped in a high-paying yet unfulfilling corporate job, David ventured into side hustles on weekends, creating online courses, niche websites, and digital products. It wasn't a windfall. His first 6 months, he made less than $200, but each project taught David a bit more. He reinvested the earnings, some into better audio gear and marketing, the rest into index funds and beginner-friendly investing platforms. By year 3, David's income from his nights and weekends work had diversified enough that he could walk away from the corporate world on his terms forever. So, what can we learn from all these stories? None of these paths required luck, extraordinary skills, or massive inheritance. They all started with informed choices, one bold step, and consistency. Here's what we can take away. First, diversify your income through passive streams, side hustles, and investments. Second, automate your savings and investing to ensure steady growth without relying on willpower. Third, invest for long-term growth. Whether it's index funds, real estate, or entrepreneurship, the goal was always compounding freedom, not quick flips or risky bets. Fourth, tackle your debts head-on with aggressive repayment strategies to free yourself sooner. The real blueprint is this: if they could break out of the rat race and make money online or off, so can you. If you're wondering where to start, escaping the rat race and start building real financial freedom, here is the proven blueprint. First, pinpoint your current financial situation. Think of it like looking at a map. If you don't know your current location, every path looks confusing. Grab a notebook or open a spreadsheet and start by listing all your income sources. Your job, side hustles, even that random birthday check from grandma. Next, jot down every monthly expense, big and small: rent, groceries, subscriptions, nights out. Don't forget to tally up your debts: credit cards, car loans, and yes, those student loans that can feel like a prison cell. Finally, record your current savings and investments, even if it's just a few dollars in an old bank account. Next, slash lifestyle inflation. This simply means resisting the temptation to upgrade your life every time your paycheck grows. Prioritize what truly makes you happy and let go on spending cash on what only signals status. The top financial independence retire early stories show that disciplined, intentional spending and focusing on essentials and values not only accelerates wealth, but reduces financial stress. Now, automate your savings and investments. Pay yourself first. Before the bills, before fun money, set up automatic transfers. 45% of Americans use budgeting apps or automation tools to streamline decisions. Even small amounts add up, especially when invested. Whether it's $10, $100, or $500 per month, consistency beats size for building wealth. Choose an investment strategy reflective of your risk tolerance and interests, be it index funds, real estate, or even venturing into entrepreneurial activities. There's no one-size-fits-all. Pick what feels doable and stick with it. Level up your financial literacy. Only about 49% of US adults can answer basic money questions correctly. Give yourself a 10-minute daily habit, podcast, book summary, or a video like this to keep your edge and avoid costly mistakes. Finally, track your progress. Your journey should include setting small, achievable goals, using tools that make tracking fun and engaging. Remember, every minor improvement adds up to significant changes. Building financial freedom isn't about luck or being born rich. It's about steady, intentional action. Each story we've shared today started with someone in a similar position to yours, uncertain yet hopeful. These individuals chose to actively change their financial destinies through consistent, small actions. To reach financial independence, you don't need millions to start. What matters is deciding to take your first step today. Ready to transform your financial future? Subscribe for weekly insights into achieving financial independence. Share your biggest financial dreams in the comments below. Let's inspire and empower each other. And if you liked my video, hit the like button. It means the world to me. See you in the next one.